You remind me of that guy.
I remind you of the guy. I remind you of who in Free Willy?
You remind me of the fucking little white boy that freed Willie, that made him jump over the rocks.
I freed Willie.
You freed Willie. In my mind, when I see you, Donovan, you freed Willie. That's why I'm like, fuck, I'm blown back.
I'm honestly taken aback by that.
Because it's true, huh? You're like, fuck, it's true.
Well, it's just a mad
dude. You
bit
should
of
dress
respect.
like him. If you put your hair like him and just put a flannel on or whatever the fuck you wore.
I think I am dressing like him.
Yeah.
He dressed like a pretty much a normal, just Caucasian male.
He dressed like a normal teenager from the 90s. That's what he dressed like.
He did, huh?
Yeah, and he freed a giant fish from an aquarium and sent him to the ocean.
He freed that bitch right out of the aquarium.
I honest to God, I don't remember what the fuck happened in that movie. That's all I remember. I just remember him he freed Willie.
He did at the end. By the end of the movie, Willie was free, but they had to do it multiple times. How many times did he free Willie?
I don't know. Sometimes I get Free Willy in that the parts when Ace Ventura was in the fucking Shark Tank and trying to do all that shit with the dolphins.
That was the
sometimes
the
I get those
mascot.
confused too.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. You know what fucking time it is? Excuse my language. You know what time it is?
Oh, dang.
Do you understand what time it is right now?
YouTube is trying to cut us off for cussing too much, cursing, etc., etc.
With that being said,
it's that crack, baby.
Crack, baby. How y'all doing? What you up to, Mike? How's life, dude? How's your life been going, my friend? Whoa. I know. I told you. I said, I'm going to get this sour and I'm going to blow your mind with it. Yes or no?
Did Willie have bad breath? Yo, last night I went to go have a pizza, right? With my wife.
Like
I went to go have, it does. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. Me and my wife went to go have a pizza at Mountain Mike's. So I'm in there eating pizza. Boom.
Do you feel cool going to a place that's named after you?
No, they just happen to have good pizza. It reminds me of Straw Hat. It's just
Mountain
it's a
Mike.
little thicker than Straw Hat. It's like a ghetto pizza, but they got it's expensive toppings, but ghetto pizza.
My dad and my family really like.
You know what I'm saying?
Straw Hat or Mountain Mike's. Continue.
They don't like Straw Hat?
No, they like them both. They like
them both. Okay.
I didn't want to get you off track. Keep on going.
You detest. So we go in there and I'm like, okay, let me get a picture of Modelo. I'm gonna keep it light. I'm gonna get my little pizza. Boom. You know how I do it, baby. Bacon and olives.
Brene wasn't eating that.
No, I don't know what she ate, but she didn't eat that. And she actually got a bigger pizza than me. I know what she ate. We get Coors. I'm not Coors, Modelo's, and I'm like, yo, give me a picture real quick. He's like, okay, cool. We're going to play games. We're playing she's playing pinball, and he comes to me. He said, hey, I'm so sorry. I don't have any more Modelo. I said, haha. In my mind, I'm like, opportunity. I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade this bitch. And he's
free.
he's like, I'll just give you a picture of whatever else you want.
Yes.
And I was like, yes, you will. Right? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. I love this man right here. Tip this man.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay. I looked at it.
He's
and
not
I was
even
like,
your waiter.
No, he's not. I don't know. He kind of was. He wasn't though.
Oh, okay.
So he worked there.
You could have tipped him and he would have accepted.
I could have tipped him.
Did you?
I'm pretty good. He had a PayPal, I'm sure.
Did you tip him though?
No. I did at first, and then I was going to again, but I didn't know who was going to. I wanted to go to the teenager that brought it out to me.
The one who actually brought you.
Yeah, the one that went through
did the work. He did the work.
The one that went through it, yeah.
Not the one who let you down.
So long story short, I was like, okay, Brene will probably drink the Blue Moon. So we got the Blue Moon. Okay, Blue Moon. I fuck with Blue Moon.
Fuck with Blue Moon.
Yeah, I fuck with Blue Moon heavy. So what happened is we got the Blue Moon and we drank it, and that shit looked like apple juice. Like it's because Blue Moon's unfiltered. So I was like, okay, boom, shit looks so good. Tastes so good. I wake up this morning, stomach, boom.
Boom. Curling. You got that heavy stomach.
Sour. Sweet and sour, baby.
Sweet
you know, I had to skip the McDonald's today. I couldn't even look at
sour gut,
I couldn't even look in that direction.
Sweet and sour gut.
So I don't know if they had a bad tap or whatever, but their pizza was phenomenal. Gave me some bad beer.
You know what?
Other than that, Mountain Mike's is solid in my book.
You seem to have a problem with getting dingy beer in your in your life. Remember the time you went
Everyone
to LA?
gives me the bottom of the thing.
And I was like, how was your trip?
Have
and you were like, got some tacos, drank some beer, got sick off the beer because you said it was dingy.
You could taste mold in some people's beer.
Bro, shit's fermented.
No. You don't understand, Donovan. Because sometimes it's not the keg. What it is the lines. You have to clean the lines. And if they don't clean the lines all the time, you get mold. What are you talking about, Mike? You get mold in the lines.
What kind of lines are we referring to?
Soda lines and beer lines and whatever else, beverage lines. You'll get mold in there, especially just the water ones.
Do you know how you clean it out?
How Donovan?
Vinegar.
Vinegar helps.
Vinegar cuts it.
I heard that. I heard you can wash your vegetables.
You
with
said,
that shit.
you know what you did? You know what you just did to me?
What?
And I don't appreciate it. You said, how, Donovan? Like my mom does, bro. Like I was 14 again.
I was like,
and I was about to hit her with some shit.
Because I wasn't gonna say bleach. You're not gonna bleach the shit.
How?
Because I was like thinking, I don't know. I'll probably buy some type of cleaner. And you said vinegar, and I was like, oh, I'm a dumbass. I can buy vinegar for $5 a gallon.
Vinegar's a real deal, except you gotta rinse your shit double. Because if you get vinegar in your shit, you know you had it. You know what I'm saying? The vinegar is not
vinegar in their hair.
Vinegar is not a sneaky disinfectant. It's not a sneaky disinfectant.
You'll smell it.
You smell it real quick. It's lingering. It's not like alcohol where you fucking and then fucking 15 seconds later it just smells like maybe spilled a little bit of vodka on your finger. You know, just like a splash.
You ever spill alcohol and then when you went to go smell it, kind of smell good? You're like, ooh, we have a problem.
Like drinking alcohol?
Yeah, and you're like, oh, you smell alcohol somewhere, and you're like, dang, that smells good. Instead of like, oh, that smells like shit.
Brother, we called that a party foul.
A party foul? No, not old. Like,
you don't spill alcohol. You know what? I have spilled alcohol, and then
I bet you have.
And then I've had to wipe up the Empress. I got this new fucking drink that I've been making, and I'll lead into it. So I spilled some Empress gin. It's this blue gin. I don't know if you've had it. It's fancy. It's $50 a bottle. Expensive shit, Mike. Expensive shit.
Empress gin.
So I went to yeah. So we've been going to Blast 825. Shout out Blast 825 Brewery. You got a few locations. We got one in here in Pismo Beach, one in AG, one over here in Orchid. Check them out, folks. Check them out. They're fucking awesome. Anyways, went over to Blast. They got this shit called the Yacht Butler.
The Yacht
Butler.
The Yacht.
Ironically, it's the last drink I tried. The best one, dog. Out of their 7 mixed drinks, the catalog, it's the best one. It's the bee's knees. It's like fresh pineapple juice with the pineapple chunks, cream of coconut, and then lemon juice. Oh, and then, you know what they do? They're so fancy with it, they take that spoon and they pour the gin over the top so it sits right on top. So you got this blue, yellow, this beautiful drink. You know what I'm saying?
I have the picture.
So you get this freaking you know what I'm saying? You just get this freaking pineapple. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Well, I figured out how to make it, and I spilled some of that Empress gin, and I had to wipe it up with a little paper towel, and it smelled good. Gin smells good.
Dude, gin is my cologne.
Gin?
Oh, smells like lavender or like...
Gin's got so many...
Smells like flowers.
Gin's like the Dr. Pepper of alcohol.
It is. It has everything. Dude, I like that.
Gin's got all the 23 flavors.
Gin,
you know what I'm saying? 23 ingredients. You know, the special herbs and spices.
Dr. Pepper of alcohol.
It's got the real shit. Yeah. Or it's like the root beer of alcohol. Either way, I think they're both fair comparisons. But I think it's more like the Dr. Pepper of alcohol because I like Dr. Pepper more.
Wow. I never would have tied those things together, honestly. But now that I think about it, you're totally right. I get sometimes I smell flowers a lot, or they do like a spice. It comes out spicy, or sometimes it comes out not even sour, but just like real like woof, like real fuel, like fucking. Sometimes that's like a vodka-y type deal. Sometimes it's potato starch. Sometimes it's potato gin and all that.
Potato gin.
Yeah, potato gin, dog.
You know what they do with Empress gin? They have a blue flower.
Maybe that's the shit I'm talking about.
They soak it in.
Maybe that's the shit I'm talking about.
And it takes that natural blue hue from it.
And it's fire?
Delicious. It's amazing.
Does it fuck you up?
It does fuck me up. But I got a problem with Blast. And it's not a serious problem. But it is a little bit of a problem. I've started to figure it out. As I've gone there more and more, I am realizing that the prices are a bit expensive.
But what are you getting? Why don't you just order something that's just...
I don't want to get anything else but that $44 prime rib or prime steak meal. The steak is the way to go. So every time I'm going, I'm spending $44 on my meal.
It's not $44.
It's $42.
It's not $42.
What is it?
What the fuck kind of black...
It's their premium steak. You having troubles, bro? Take your time, man. I will get the fucking camera off you.
You know what blast are you going to? Because I was buying those same steaks for $32. Maybe 34.
They're not as good as the
34.
steaks I'm getting.
No, they're the same shit. The Prime.
They're not
It's
USDA
the Prime.
certified.
They are. Yeah, they are.
No,
and
they're
it's
not.
with the side. It is. What they give me non-certified beef?
I think
Is
they
that
would.
what you're saying?
I think they would.
Is that what you're saying? So if I go to Blast right now, they're gonna give me non-certified beef. It's gonna what?
You don't have to have USDA certified anything.
Oh god! You know you're totally right. They probably just cook it really good and they just give it to you, and they're like, "Voila, there's a markup 200%."
The best, you know what the best meat is?
400%.
Not USDA certified.
I don't want the USDA looking at anything that I do.
Nah, fuck no.
Or having to.
You know what
to
the
do with anything
USDA approved?
a bunch of scandalous shit.
McDonald's slime.
They did. Oh, they did.
So let's talk about that. The USDA is approving that kind of shit. How do we feel about them analyzing and grading our meats? Not a very good judgment. I'd rather somebody else be. There should be a GRRS, Gordon Ramsay rating scale.
Write this down. Somebody write this down.
Somebody get
Somebody
Gordon
write this
Ramsay
down.
on the GRRS.
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 GRRS. Gordon Ramsay certified standard.
Gordon
Ramsay. GRSS.
Gordon Ramsay's rating scale. Here's the thing, and Gordon Ramsay doesn't even have to do it because Gordon Ramsay might not be the best person to judge the meat, but I guarantee you, he knows somebody better than the motherfuckers at USDA.
He does.
You don't. Yeah, you know Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay will go meet the cow. Go meet the motherfucker that slaps the cow in the ass every morning.
He'll talk some sense into that cow.
Yeah, he will. He'll be like, "Come on, where's the passion?
Don't you want to be the bloody best?
Don't you want to be the best?
Look at you, you fat cow." And you know, it's not a fucking
Gordon Ramsay. I think he had a hard apprenticeship, and that's why he's such an asshole. He's not a jackass. He's an asshole because he has to be. He's just hard.
Yeah,
he's
but have you seen him with children?
No, I haven't.
He's a sweetheart.
He's a sweetheart, huh?
He's a sweetheart. He's got a natural kindness, a natural softness with children.
Hey, with the girls, when they start crying, he goes, "Why are you crying? Stop it! Why are you crying?" Like, stop! Like you're gonna make it a big deal, and then I'm about to stop acting like a fool.
Like gets in their face, and he's like,
"Yeah,
you tried.
Yeah,
you tried really hard.
You tried.
And you should be proud of that.
Yeah,
you know?
You should be proud of
Meanwhile,
proud of yourself.
If that same chick's dad was on there and he fucked up a
goose, huh?
A goose? Who cooks goose? And he fucks up a goose because it's his first time cooking geese. A geese. He has to handle the ghosts. You know what I'm saying? And it's his first time cooking that oily, weird, fucking why goose? You know
okay,
when they
I'm gonna take it back. I had some duck. I had duck.
It's oily.
I had duck garnita tacos. Remember?
We talked about this.
Yeah, duck was fire. Duck was fire.
I know, but it was oily, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So how much?
It's fucking oily as fuck.
And so goose,
you're right,
is a bigger, more aggressive duck.
It was. I don't know. It was carnitas. I can't tell. It is
bigger, more aggressive duck, meaning it's probably more aggressive oil.
A goose, I think a goose, like if it wanted something in your pocket, it would probably just rip a fucking chunk of your skin off.
You ever been chased by a goose?
No, because I'll fucking violently hit the goose and then I'll go to jail.
You can't do that.
I know, and nor do I want to, but it's gonna chase me. I don't want to get near it. I don't want to get near it, Donovan.
Are you kicking it?
I'm not gonna kick it. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna say what it's a double standard. Know. It's a double standard with the
Mike,
goose.
What are you doing with the goose?
I'm not gonna hit a goose.
If he's coming at you,
I'm not gonna hit a goose.
If he's coming at you, wings out. If he's coming at you with that neck, you know what I'm saying? And he's chasing you down, and you got it's you, your girl, and your nephew. What are you doing to defend this group?
Oh, I'm front kicking the motherfucker in the chest. As hard as I fucking could.
Lyoto Machida?
And then after that, I'm just gonna fucking just wail on him and start raining bombs from fucking Hiroshima.
Hit that goose with the crane kick.
Boom. That was a bad joke. And then boom with the crane kick. That's almost a pun.
It is.
Yeah, I'll hit him with the crane kick, but
hit the goose with the crane kick.
I think they've been through some shit though. I think they could take that.
You know what? You know what I see? You know what I saw one time?
Because I think they could snap skin off, dog.
Have you seen the video of the long neck bird? And it might have been a goose. Long neck bird. Flying as fast as it can, fly straight into a freaking. Man, we're gonna fuck.
Frick. Hey.
We're never gonna get monetized.
I know.
He flies directly into a wall. Boom! Neck crinkles up.
Oh, that's fucked
and
up.
He runs up on it and he's like, dang, this goose. You know, goose straightens out his neck and gets on out.
Really?
Says toodaloo, bucko.
Dude.
Handles his scandal.
Bro.
Dipskis.
Bro. What I wouldn't want to fuck with is like a crane. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking with the crane. Or do you remember those birds with the big ass beak that they have? Like those ones with the face?
The pelicans?
The pelican. Did we talk about that shit? Remember the fucking pelican?
What about the ones with the big...
It's just a
big jowl.
Oh, the ones
the pelicans and got the big jowl.
Yeah, they have a... Dude, fuck that. They can fit fish, all kinds of shit in there.
Have you seen...
I'm not going in there.
Oh, man.
I'm not getting my hand or my head.
Have you seen that one, like, prehistoric looking bird? Oh,
that's what I'm telling you about with the big ass fucking beak.
Is that the one you're talking about?
The giant thick beak.
No, I'm talking about there's a prehistoric bird, and I'm about to look it up for you right here.
Yeah, it looks like Woody the Woodpecker, but it's thick, and it's like 6 foot, and it walks through fucking places and shit.
The prehistoric bird. You know what I'm saying?
Some people say they're cool, some people say they're not.
Yeah.
Who knows? It's I don't fucking know.
All I know is that I sound like an idiot, bro.
If I seen that, I would probably fucking scream.
There it is, dude. It's this damn thing, bro. Man, I can't remember exactly what it's called. It's the goose. It's the shoe bill. The shoe bill. You seen this fool?
The shoe bill?
You seen this fool here?
That guy walking around.
You seen that boy? Look at this goofy son of a gun. Look at that goofy son of a gun.
No, get the one where he's standing, he's walking. You got to put walking, bro. He's over there. He's walking around the Amazon, the Zonia.
I'm not going to spend too much longer on this, but ladies and gentlemen, the shoebill, I think it's a shoebill stork maybe. Look at that son of a gun. Try not to cuss here. You know what I saw?
He looks like he'll snatch a baby out of a stroller.
On the way over here?
What?
Well, first of all, I saw some pretty incredible gas prices. $6 and almost 30 cents right here in Santa Maria. What is happening, bro? What is happening? The gas prices, man. It's insane. It's the highest I've ever seen it. It's depressing me. But I've got some other information in terms of how other companies are handling this crisis and the, you know, and having to get out of this slump. We're in a deficit. These people got to recoup. The money isn't worth the same. The dollar ain't worth the same. So you know what Doritos doing?
What? What's that?
Doritos taking 5 chips out of their bags.
Was it giving them to somebody?
No, they're just taking 5 chips out of the bags. The bags, instead of being 16.75 ounces, 16.25.
Oh, so they're the same price.
Same price?
I fuck with them. I fuck with you guys, Doritos.
They had to adjust with the cost. You know, they had to change with the times. And instead
I think that's Frito-Lay. That's right. No, Doritos ain't Frito-Lay, is it? Cheetos?
I think it might be.
Is it Doritos?
No.
No, huh? Fritos, Doritos. No, it is. It is because it makes a whole Eatos family.
I respect the direction.
They have all the Eatos. Sorry.
Instead of charging you more for the same, they're going to charge you the same but for less. You know what I'm saying? Take 5 chips out. Honestly, are you going to miss those 5 chips with that big ass bag? You know you're not.
Hey, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Everyone knows the little bags had more than the big bags.
Look, you pile up 4 little bags and it's...
If you go get your little variety pack of those little bags at Safeway or fucking wherever your variety pack bag shopping fucking spree
the one
starts,
with the 6 regular Lays and fucking...
You get like
3 Doritos.
Yeah, you get like nacho cheese Doritos, Cool Ranch Doritos, Fritos, chili cheese Fritos, Funyuns. You get like fucking hot Cheeto Funyuns. Motherfucking frick.
Yeah, frickin'.
Yeah, so
frickin'.
One time I had a dream, dude. Shopping spree, late night grip. Dude, I had a, okay, I used to watch Nickelodeon. Everyone knew, everybody did. Nickelodeon, they had that show where they let you run through Kmart and then just fucking hella fast. Dog, oh my God, I used to have dreams of that shit, that I was fucking running and I was just trying to grab, and it was more of a nightmare, really. Okay, so because I'm trying to run through, I swear, I'm trying to run through and I'm trying to grab like PlayStations and all this shit when it first came out, like the first one, right?
Yeah.
Because I had it already, but
I want another one.
No, so I was trying to grab it, but it was behind the case. Like there was nobody to ask. to get it for me. It wasn't like something I could just grab.
So you're like,
so I'm like,
looking
well, how
for
the
somebody?
fuck do I get this shit? And
You're
I'm
like, how do I
wasting
get
time.
this?
And then I end up just like, just trying to grab shit.
You're like, I don't even want the iPod.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
I want the Xbox.
Yeah, talk about stress as a kid.
Man, that sounds stressful, man. That sounds like a pretty traumatic
because they put a timer on there.
Experience.
They used to time me for math tests. I was like, fuck.
Bro,
they give you 2 minutes to run through the store. I'm a little kid pushing that basket. You're better off just fucking running from one thing you want and booking it instead of just getting like a bunch of different kinds of whatever the fuck you just threw in there.
That's the type of experience or the dream that you wake up and it stuck with you. You remember it today.
Really. Scarred me really, yeah.
I don't have a dream about anything, but I have a scenario I was talking with my cousin about. My cousin's kind of like my on-call free therapist, if you will, you know? You know, everybody's got one. Bud tenders we're some people's therapists. Some people come in, they got to tell us about their bad day. Their dog just died. They had to put their uncle down. It's crazy. Anyways.
Some people will call us therapists.
Some people call us therapists. They relapse. They're back on the fucking spice.
Some people would say.
But I was telling him how, we were talking about Ricky Bobby. If you ain't first, you're last. How good of a movie that is. And we were reciting memories and moments.
That whole movie was fantastic. Let me tell you a story.
Incredible.
Oh, and I found I found the perfect placement for the mic. Boom, right here. So it's out the fucking way.
You feeling good about it now?
Frick.
So I went and saw Ricky Bobby. First of all, it was released in 2006. I was the tender age of 10 when I went and saw it. And I went and saw it with my grandma. My grandma woke me up one day and said, Donovan, I saw the commercials. We're going to go see Ricky Bobby. Looks funny. None of us are NASCAR fans. Just so I can clear the air. I don't have any hate coming my way. Not NASCAR fans. That being said, we watched Ricky Bobby. It was fantastic.
I love NASCAR.
After Ricky Bobby, I was supposed to get dropped off at my friend Raymond's house.
All right.
And I did get dropped off at my friend Raymond's house.
Raymundo.
We're going to Raymond's house, and I'm jazzed. I'm hyped. Can't believe it. Just saw Ricky Bobby.
You're jazzed and hyped.
Such a good time. Jazzed and hyped. I'm a hype jazz band right now. I'm hyped. I walk in there, ready to get it. And the first thing I tell them is, oh, just saw Ricky Bobby. What a good movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
that shit slaps.
I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Ricky Bobby.
Just slap. Hey, everyone's like, dude.
And you know what you know what Raymond's dad says to me? He goes, oh, you just saw Ricky Bobby, huh? And I went, yeah. And he's like, man, you don't think Raymond would have liked to see Ricky Bobby?
What?
And I went, huh? And he went, Raymond likes NASCAR. You don't think he would have wanted to see Ricky Bobby with you guys?
What? And so Raymond was bitching to his dad, probably?
Raymond didn't bitch at all.
His dad just was going off on
this
you?
Is just the dad just came at me. The dad came at me like that.
The dad wanted to see the movie. The dad loved NASCAR.
The dad came at me like that.
The dad wanted to go with you guys and your mom or whatever the fuck and
I was 10 years old and this motherfucker came at me offended. You know what?
He lost money on the race.
Oh.
He lost money on the race. That's what happened.
You sent your son to school with lunch money? Raymond would love lunch.
Raymond would love, yeah.
Oh, you went and bought school supplies for the year? Oh, Raymond would love school supplies. Like, motherfucker, look, I ain't your dad, bruh. You take Raymond to go see Ricky Bobby, bro. I got a play date scheduled at 2. Ricky Bobby scheduled at 1, dog. I fit my shit in the schedule.
Did you piss him off right before he told you?
No, I didn't piss him off, bro.
Before he fucking came at you sideways?
I was 10 years old. How am I going to piss anybody off about it? Maybe he was upset that we didn't invite him to Ricky Bobby. But guess what? When your dad and your mom or your grandparents come to you and they say, trying to go see a movie, you don't go, yeah, but I'm going to tell my friend first. I'm going to ask him if he wants to go.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? You go, I want to go see the movie. Hell yeah. No questions asked. Popcorn?
Is that rated R?
Maybe I get a slushie. For sure getting soda. You know what I'm saying? Like, good times are bound to happen when you go to the movies, especially when Ricky Bobby's on the plate. Yeah. I mean, I'm all hyped up and jacked up on Mountain Dew. When he says, you know, baby Jesus, we all know the movie. Cal Naughton Jr. has sexual relations with his wife, Ricky Bobby's wife, after he moves out. Thinks the house is haunted. That movie's incredible.
Oh my God.
You know?
He's all... how do you use the TV remote? He's like, how do you turn down the TV and use the stereo at the same time? He's like, why would you want to do that? Because I like to party. He's like, I miss you, bro. He's like, you're in my house. You're in my fucking house. Oh, frick. You're in my house.
You're in my house, bro. He's like, why would I want to come out?
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of American classics out there, but that one specifically stood out at that time because there was nothing good going on in the movie theater, and that one was just like, Pam. It's like when Rush Hour came out, or like whenever, I don't know. There's a lot of shit that came out a long time ago.
I went back and watched Rush Hour, man. It's good.
It's a good movie.
It's not as great as I remembered
because there was no good movies out. Rush Hour 2 is fantastic. Rush Hour 1 was just regular.
Rush Hour 2 was better, huh?
Yeah, Rush Hour 2 is
because I made Ashley watch Rush Hour 1, and we watched it, and I was like.
Remember, he's like, give me the camel hump. And then it had that dude with it had the Asian with the, remember I was saying, like, they always put one of those guys in the movies with the gun? With that with that certain, like, gun.
With
it's
the
like the long,
with
like,
the freaking.
It's like a MAC-10 with the
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
See what I'm saying?
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
Hey, have you ever seen the movie Let's Go to Prison? With Will Arnett? He goes to prison, he makes he gets paired up with the prison mate, and they make toilet wine, and gets out of prison and starts a toilet wine empire.
No. Let's Go to Prison?
Let's Go to Prison.
What network's that on?
It's an old movie, 2006 maybe.
Let's Go to Prison. No, I never seen that.
Right around the same time that Ricky Bobby came out.
You ever seen Locked Up?
Locked up, they won't let me out.
Dude, Sylvester Stallone fucking, I think it's called Locked Up.
Is it on a TV show or is it a movie?
No, it's a movie. There's a bunch of them.
Recent?
Probably around the same time you're talking about. Maybe like 2012, 2010, whatever. So what it is he's a dude where he lets you throw him in a prison and he breaks out to show you your security sucks. And there was like 3 different ones, I think. You never seen that?
I don't think so. Ladies and gentlemen, I just killed that sour. Hey, we're moving on.
Oh shit.
Is that correct, baby? You know, honestly, I've been drinking a lot of these little somethings. You know okay, maybe you have the same experience. When you go to a liquor store, other than Mike's, because you know Mike's he's just going to tell you how it is. There's no, there's never any question really of what's going on. But you ever go to another liquor store and you pick out something and you're like, this looks good. You take it up to the front and the person who rings you out is like, I love this one. But he says that about every freaking drink that ever crosses his way. You know what I'm saying? You know that fool's never tried this. I'm walking up with the most exotic beer Cali Fresh owns.
I don't drink.
And I'm walking, and I'm checking out with a 63-year-old lady. And I'm ringing it out, and she goes, oh, I really like this one. And I'm like, I call BS. You know what I'm saying?
No. Okay,
I call BS.
How do you know she doesn't like that shit? Maybe that's her wine. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I don't want to be discriminatory, and I don't want to jump to assumptions, Mike.
Are you reading a book on its cover?
But have you ever met a 65-year-old who likes heavy IPAs?
Dude, don't grudge or judge. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I ain't grudging, but I am judging.
You know what? You know what? If she does drink them, I'm just gonna play devil's advocate. If she does drink them, she drinks half at a time or a quarter at a time, and she measures it out, and she puts the can back, and she saves it.
She's dosing.
She was dosing it.
I got you.
Responsibly.
Responsible.
You know what I'm saying? It says half a can's a serving. That's what she's having.
I don't think it says that.
Does it say that? That's just the monster. Huh?
I think it says
that's just the bang.
3 cans, 1 serving.
She bang, dude.
She bang.
She bang.
So what's up? You got this.
So we got some L'Orange by CBX. L'Orange.
Some L'Oreal, dude.
Some L'Oreal.
Smells good, man.
What does it smell like to you?
Well, it smells really.
What are the terps?
Really orange peely.
Really orange peely?
It smells like orange peel with a slight hint of lemon on top.
Ooh, I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
It's like orange peel, but not lemon peel. It's like orange peel, but real lemon. Orange peel, but candied lemon, like candied lemon frosting, like when you get that little that lemon cupcake from Hostess.
Yeah, I mean most of the time,
a heavy orange peel with a little bit of sweet lemon on top.
It's almost like smells like dry paint and oranges.
Man, that was way off of what I was
Dry
saying.
paint and citrus.
Dry paint.
Dry paint.
Man, that's what the studio smelled like. That's what the clinic smelled
like
like for a while.
That's all it
dude.
smells like.
Smell like dry paint and
That's all it
oranges.
smells like.
Dry paint and oranges.
Dry paint and oranges.
Well, you heard it here first. CBX, antibiotics.
Call it paint,
ladies and gentlemen.
paint and oranges.
Go get the Lorraine.
L'orange.
L'orange.
So I did see something interesting, but I didn't get to check it out.
Was it the fights?
No, it was Jorge Masvidal doing some stupid shit. What happened to him?
To Colby Covington?
Yeah, what happened to that?
Dude, okay.
Break it down because I didn't look. I didn't look.
I'm gonna say it.
I got time for
I'm gonna say it the same way Ben Askren said it.
He sucks.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. You know he sucks.
Suck? He does know he sucks.
No, Ben Askren
you
said,
know he sucks?
Jorge.
I know he sucks.
And I know Ben Askren kind of sucks after that loss.
We should reach out to
Here's the thing. Ben Askren said, brother, it's pretty sad. You had 25 minutes to punch this man as many times as you like. Do whatever you want to him in that cage. Legally. You're getting paid for it. But you couldn't do anything. He's like, but now you're out here. The only way you're going to get any type of recoil you're going to get back at him is to run up on him at a steak restaurant. He's like, Ben Askren's like, you know what? Every time I ever lost a fight, I said, dang, that sucks. I should have worked harder.
Yes.
What can I do better next time? And Jorge Masvidal is not doing that. He is not doing that. So you know what? Jorge Masvidal's taking the low route on this. For as shitty as Colby Covington can be as a person, you know, Colby Covington won this one fair and square and is winning the out of the octagon antics.
George had nothing for him. For how many rounds was the fight?
I think it was like 4, wasn't it? 5? Did they go full 5? I can't even remember. It wasn't that great of a fight, to be honest.
He had nothing. Yeah, he had nothing for him.
It was a good
time,
fight.
Yeah.
It wasn't as close. When it's so one-sided like that, it's hard to be like, it's hard to, you know. But you know what fights were just really good?
What?
The UFC London card.
I love that card.
UFC London.
You know what really fucking grinds my gears about that card? Frick. Frick.
It freaking grinds your gears, dude.
My boy Dan Hooker, the hooker.
Oh man.
The one that gets you in his well, he just kicks you and shit. But
you know what Colby said?
Damn, he got rocked, bro. He got taken out.
Before I cut you off, Colby Covington said who's that? Hooker? I didn't know you were allowed to hit hookers.
Oh no!
Or is he or something like that? Or he's like, is he?
I
still
love that. Actually, that's very clever. I like that.
It's pretty crazy, man.
I like that. Dan Hooker has been getting fucked up, and he got taken out just like straight up, just by getting womped on. He got womped on.
Arnold Allen.
He didn't move his head. He didn't move his body out of the way.
He looked slow as hell, and he was throwing those knees, and they weren't even getting close. One of them got kind of close, but they weren't even really getting that close. Arnold Allen went in there and just said, you heard him in the post fight too in the press conference. He's like, man, I was so nervous.
Oh shit!
He's like, I was so nervous.
Fighting a legend, huh?
He was like, yeah, coming out here. He's like, knowing what was like Dan Hooker was capable of doing, and
he was trying to take him out, bro. Like straight from the like. Dan wants to fight. Dan wants to fight rounds. This fool doesn't give a fuck. He's trying to take your ass the fuck out because he has shit to do.
Yeah, he does. He wants to go. He wants to go.
I endorse that, man.
Probably wants to build a fence.
Because I watched his last name. Yeah, no, I mean his last 2 fights. I seen his last 2 fights. I just can't remember his name.
I watched most of his stuff. Arnold Allen. Then we had Molly McCann. With the spinning elbow
of death
knockout
from fucking death.
Oh, she looked like my world. She looked like she died. She looks like she killed that lady. Like she sent her into another dimension.
That was so fucked up. Even the ref like went over there and just like held her head, like
just kind of like comforted her. You know,
he was like, "Oh fuck!" Like,
I got some beef to say before we continue with the. I was watching the Calabasas Fight Companion as UFC London was going on.
Yeah,
those guys suck, dude. They don't even watch the fights, bro. They're not.
I didn't watch that one.
Well, here's the thing, man. They're not even talking about the fights as they're happening. Molly McCann has that crazy spinning like knockout, and they all just kind of like, oh, and they just kind of go back to talk. Bro, it was like not even. I'm like, dog, we're watching one of the best cards I've ever seen.
That shit was crazy, dude.
And then after, if you go on their Instagram, the little highlight they posted of it, it wasn't even. It was like maybe one reaction. They just weren't even. They talked about the Hooker fight a little bit. Just wasn't good, man. I wasn't impressed. So you know what? We're coming for your neck. We're gonna do the Fight Companions. We're gonna do the Kickback Clinic Fight Companions, coming at you live and in charge. 3.5 hours sitting right here in this room, getting real. 3.5 hours getting real litty, getting drunk.
No, when you're no. When you're in the stew, it's called getting stewy.
We getting stewy in the stew.
Stewy. So if you want to see us getting stewy and on that Fight Companion,
it's coming. It's got to come sooner than later because they're not doing it the way we'd be doing it. They're not even paying attention to the fights.
You know what I was thinking? I was like, maybe if we do it and I put it on a projector and I reverse the projector, you think that we would get a copyright infringement for that? Because 100%. I'm tech. I'm fucking.
Ain't no doubt about that in my mind.
There's no doubt about it.
YouTubers have been smart. They've tried that kind of.
YouTubers have tried everything.
Look, man, YouTubers have tried it. I'm trying
to play by the rules. I'm trying to play by the rules.
Well, I don't play by the rules, ladies and gentlemen. I illegally stream.
You illegally stream? I could for sure get the audio. We could plug in the audio and watch the video, but it's not.
I think the audio is copyrighted too, bro.
The whole thing, huh?
All of it, man. It's 1 to 10, man. It's the whole thing all the way through, man. It's copyright.
So what's up with that card though?
Bruce Buffer. Well, then after that we had Patty the Baddie.
Yeah, I also endorse him because he's thick in the off season and then he cuts down.
Do you think he does? He's very thick in the off season and he cuts down. Do you think he's
he has willpower?
Do you think he's ready for like top 10, like serious main event stuff though?
No, I think he needs to fight someone like Sean O'Malley, but not him.
Are they in that weight class?
No, but not him. Oh, he's too big for him.
He's got to fight somebody. Maybe
but someone that's in that range, like someone that's like.
I just feel like
floating right
this
there.
Last one, man, he got clocked and he went down and he you know. But here's the thing: he ended up winning the fight.
You know who he needs to fight?
Round,
oh my!
So I can't really.
You know who he needs to fight?
What's his weight class?
He needs 55? to fight. He needs to fight Conor McGregor.
Is he 55?
I don't know. I think it's either 55 or 170.
He's pretty not big. 170.
He's not 170. He's short. He's smaller for
That's
sure.
That's 55 for sure. You know
he's
what?
Not 45 either. He has to be.
He
55.
could fight Conor McGregor.
He should fight Conor.
Conor McGregor would knock his ass out.
You think?
Knock him silly.
Or you think his little robot leg can handle it?
I think Conor McGregor knocks him silly.
Rushed?
I think he knocks him silly. What about Tom Aspinall? And
I would love to see that fight. That was a good one.
And who was it? Volkov, Alexander Volkov. Amazing fight. Tom Aspinall. I've been watching him for a second, man. He's the young Frank Mir. He looks just like Frank Mir did back in the day, you know.
They got stamina too. I don't know how. Like
he's part of that new. Oh yeah. He's part of that new breed of heavyweights where they move like middleweights or welterweights.
They do.
They got the stamina to do it, but the strength.
They don't do it as fast, but they still do the same shit. So it's the same shit, but they just don't do it as fast. So everyone got better. Like
I mean, if you put a welterweight speed at heavyweight, it's game over, dude. Lights out.
Yep.
Lights out. And that's what's happening. Lights out. People are going to sleep. Night night. Night night.
Also, too, there's still what's up with Francis? Like, what the fuck are they gonna do?
They're working on the contracts. Remember, that's how we closed out last time. They want them.
I'm just trying to bring. They want.
Dana wants them. He said,
"Dude,
I want them."
He told Henry to kick rocks.
Well, I think Henry's gonna maybe go to Eagle.
I love Eagle, dude. I do too. I fully endorse that. I know we talk about it all the time, but we try to keep you guys up to date.
Here's the thing.
That's what we're trying to do.
Eagle FC is free cards, bro.
Dude, they're the best.
On their website, you go to eaglefc.com and watch their free cards. It ain't even like I'm giving you any free game on it, really, because it's free, man. That's how they advertise it. Go on Eagle FC and watch their free fights.
You think they'll flag us for fight cards?
Ooh.
Khabib, you gonna flag me? You gonna flag me, dog?
If it's free, I mean, what? Why would it get flagged? You're just redistributing through.
Why
a
would you
platform.
Smash me, dog? Why would you smash me for that?
I think if we were making money, yeah. I don't think we'd be able to monetize it.
Our channel isn't monetized yet.
We're not monetized.
We're not monetized yet. Not yet, baby.
We won't send you a location. Don't smash us.
Yeah,
let's think about it, man. We'll toss it around. We'll think about it. Maybe we'll do an Eagle FC fight companion.
Maybe we'll have him on. Maybe I'll call him.
Khabib?
Maybe I'll call fucking
Islam?
Maybe I'll call Islam
call
or
Umar Nurmagomedov, his cousin.
I can call his cousin.
Call Umar. You got a better option. You got a better chance of getting Umar on here than.
I seen an Umar on Telegram. I'll ask him.
Okay, I think that's probably him, dude.
It's a random dude.
It's a random dude.
Yo, tell Khabib.
You know what else I seen? Change the subject a little bit. I mean, you know what I seen? These kids in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new TikTok challenge going on right now. The Orbeez challenge.
What's that about?
These kids are taking Orbeez. You know what Orbeez are?
No.
They're like little. Well, they say they're like therapeutic, like silicone little balls. They're like little rubber, they're like little silicone or little rubber balls called Orbeez. And they're loading them up in their airsoft guns and they're shooting each other.
Oh,
and
fuck.
It's causing some pretty.
Oh, they're the ones that are okay. They're squishy, but they never break. Yes, but they never break, so they could squeeze, like create pressure, and then boom.
And they do a bunch of like YouTube videos where they fill a pool up with Orbeez and they jump.
Oh,
you know
that's stupid shit.
Yeah, Orbeez. But kids are getting shot with Orbeez in Florida mainly. Where would you think? Florida.
What are you gonna stick an Orby in?
It's an airsoft gun.
A motherfucking a
freaking gun, dude.
A freaking pistol.
Like
airsoft pistol?
I mean, they got airsoft
rifle?
everything, man. Airsoft pump shotguns, airsoft Uzis, airsoft Mac 10, airsoft Mac 11, airsoft AUG, airsoft AK-47, airsoft SKS,
the
airsoft M14.
AUG. I've always wondered what the airsoft AUG. That's from like
those are
that's
so
from
tight.
Sweden. That's from Sweden or Finland.
The
or
AUG
some
is
shit.
tight. The AUG, I call it.
Yeah,
but the AUG, it's a good looking gun.
Because that you could do the barrel goes into the buttstock, so like you could do it short. You can have it cut off, and you could do short like indoors. It's meant for indoors, and then you can add the extension, and then also there's like a long range extension where there's a scope and a fucking like a stabilizer.
Yeah,
that's like the one. Yeah,
bipod.
It's supposed to be like you can take it anywhere and use it for anything.
Have you shot a gun, Mike?
Yeah, but not anything dope like that. Fuck no.
What have you shot?
Just regular like rifles, like random shit, like regular hunting ones, like the ones you get at Big Five, like the ones they fucking let you buy, like guns they let you buy, like nothing crazy. I haven't been to the range and like.
Have you ever shot like a shotgun?
No, I haven't.
All right, so here's the thing. I got a few guns. I got 30-06 we could shoot, hunting rifle. Same shit you probably shot at Big Five.
Yeah. Well, it's just like you
got a 12 gauge.
Okay.
12 gauge shotgun's fun to shoot. Mossberg.
For sure.
My home defense weapon.
Okay, there you go.
Don't come up in the house. You know what I'm saying? Don't come up in the house.
There you go. Ooh, the Barbasol in one hand. I was about to shave, motherfucker. What do you want?
Catch me with a towel around their waist.
Yeah, like that. Yes,
shotgun in the hand.
Exactly. Stubble, 5 o'clock shadow.
Put the Barbasol in the other hand. And then, but anyways, I got those two. I got a little 38 special. I got some guns, man. I got a crossbow. You ever shot a crossbow?
Yeah, I have.
Crossbows are fun, dude.
Yeah, crossbows. I was gonna get a badass one, but my whole thing is like with weapons, it's almost like a preference because like you like everyone in my head, I always want the newest shit. I'm like, oh well, why would I get the older one if I can get the new one? But sometimes you want an older one because the older ones might work better. The older ones sometimes are like, oh well, this time
work better, right?
Yeah, sometimes they're like, oh well, this one fucking.
Some of these new Glocks.
This one was fire.
Are garbage, bro.
Really?
I don't know. I'm not a gun guy.
I don't know, me neither. You know but I wanted that automatic reloading fucking one. I'm all putting it with the tip freaking one. I want to get that freaking load.
That freaking load.
I want to load that freaking shit.
Heavy loader.
Dude, you load it up and it goes, and it just okay. In my head, Donovan, it's like it's like you ever seen that movie? What's the one with the vampires?
Twilight.
No, the fucking one where they're vampires and that
Blade?
No, the freaking no, dude. Frick. No, the good one, dude, with what's her name from England or whatever. The vampires. The vampire underworld. With the lichens.
Oh,
and the fucking,
with the lichens.
Yeah,
You're talking about with the emo chick. Dark hair emo chick.
Yeah, yes, dude. Don't talk about her like that. No, I was gonna
that whole
Kate Beckinsale.
That whole show, that whole movie makes me think of like an I'm getting way too close. The whole show makes me think of an Evanescence song.
Yes. So long story short, you know they use crossbows? Remember they were like back when they had the horses and they were like their ancestors?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, their ancestors rode horses and then they were shooting crossbows at the fucking werewolves. But they had badass reloading ones.
See, but that's unrealistic.
What the fuck? They have automatic crossbows.
I know, but a reloading crossbow, that takes all the fun out of it, bro.
I want to be like motherfucking Van Helsing in my house.
Mother freaking.
That's what they're gonna be like. Van Helsing's in that house.
I want to take that boy and I want to have 100 pounds of. and it clicks into that boy, and you slide the bolt right on through with the colored feather down. And that's exactly what it sounds like.
I know. Donovan, I'd rather have a fucking reloading. Frick, I'd rather have a reloading one.
I know
think there's,
you would
I think
rather
there's even
have
ones
one.
with CO2.
It serves more
There's even a
function, but it's not as realistic, my friend. My friend, where are you going to find this? Where do you find an automatic reloading? Where are you finding?
You know what's probably the scariest
You know who
shit?
doesn't have a reloading
Who?
crossbow?
Who?
Elon Musk doesn't even have a reloading crossbow.
You know what I wouldn't want to fucking stand in front of is the guy that just had a bow and arrow. He's like, I'm gonna fucking shoot you with this.
That's
and you're
Rogan.
like, don't. And you're like, don't. And you're like, I'm gonna fucking shoot you with this.
That's Joe Rogan.
That's Joe Rogan. We already took him out though. We already talked about this.
If Joe Rogan was standing,
we took him out.
I know he busted in here. We took him out.
We took him out. Yeah.
If Joe Rogan was standing across the street, though, we walk out the door. He's across the street aiming an arrow at us, bow and arrow. I leave tonight. We hit the door, and Joe Rogan's across the street with a bow and arrow, staring at us down. Fuck, freaking fully.
Are you serious?
And he's looking at us.
You think Joe's gonna have the freaking?
Well, first of
patience
all,
for that? Frick.
I do. He's got the patience for a lot of things. The man's come on, dude, it's Joe Rogan.
Duck hunting.
So imagine he's over there. He's looking at us. He's staring us down. And we're first of all, we got to figure out who is that. Would you be able to tell that it's a bow and arrow man over there?
I don't know, but I seen this dude hitting the sand like in these patties. He was hitting the sand, and these catfish were coming out of the fucking sand. Did you see that shit on the internet? It kept popping up. I was like, what the fuck is this? There was this dude, and he was just randomly on the side of the road or some shit, and he was hitting the sand.
Joe Rogan takes us both out.
Joe Rogan, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, but
he's hitting the sand.
He's in the crowd chamber. I haven't hit the crowd chamber, so he has that advantage already. You know what I mean? That's all I'm thinking. So he's just tapping the sand, just randomly hitting the fucking sand, the dirt, and then these big ass giant catfish or whatever the fuck they are, like this big, just start coming out of the sand and making holes one after another, squeezing one after another. He just grabs them. He just grabs them.
Is it in water?
No.
Dry sand?
Yeah, it looks dry. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I don't think that's
frick.
real.
Oh yeah, what the frick? No, it was real.
I think he planted those fish.
Where's he gonna plant the fish?
Why is there fish in the middle of a dry sand?
You know what, Donovan? Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm too gullible with this shit.
I don't know if maybe
I'm too gullible with this shit because you're right because that sand was it didn't look wet. It didn't look like it was a rainy season.
Did he pull was it covered with sand when he pulled it out?
It was like one of those TikTok videos where they're like, he's acting like he's doing some shit, and then he looks over, oh my god, there's fucking fish coming out, and he starts grabbing them. But the fish really just started coming out of the fucking ground, like one after another, like those, like he couldn't have put that many down. There's like 30 or 40 of them down there.
People have done crazier things.
People have done crazier things. Put 30 or 40 fresh fish down the fucking
in the sand, dude.
Fucking thing.
People have done crazier things.
Oh my
man.
god, dog.
You'd be surprised, dude.
It's like, dude.
People drop panties in a weed store sometimes, man. People do crazy things.
Dude, they do.
Speaking of weed stores, bro. You know why I'm up here, man?
Weed stores,
man. You know why I'm up in here?
Why do you call it a weed store?
Because it's a weed store. It's not a dispensary. It's a freaking weed store.
You know,
they used to be dispensaries when it was medical.
We should just really come out with Cannabis for Men.
Cannabis for Men.
Cannabis for Men. And we'll make it sound like we'll make it smell like cannabis and gin. And moonshine.
Cannabis, gin, and moonshine. Cannabis by Men. Your boy started his job today.
How was it? Smell the terps.
You know why I got these glasses on?
Why? Because you're lit as fuck?
Manager, baby.
Manager, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Oh. I got these glasses on because it's manager lifestyle, baby. You know why? Because hey, boy, manager.
You golf now?
You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta carry yourself a little different. You know
what's wrong with the way you're talking?
You know, glasses inside.
Are you chewing tobacco now? Why are you talking like that?
You don't wear glasses inside when you're manager.
I see you, dog. I see you shining.
Hey, you know what?
I see you shining. I didn't see it at first. Now I see you shining.
You carry yourself a little.
I see your reflection shining.
Carry yourself a little different when you're manager. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I got the shades on, ladies and gentlemen. I was feeling myself. Got bloodshot eyes because I was crying. I was so happy. You know what I'm saying?
Did they give you like a dab?
No, they didn't give me shit, dude.
No?
You know what they did?
What?
gave me hurt fingers because I worked myself to death today, dude.
Did you?
No, I didn't work myself to death. I did some normal shit. We got a good crew. We did inventory receiving. We did a whole lot of inventory not stickering.
Mm-hmm.
We just basically did receiving all day, dude. We had like 6 big ass orders, dude. We just received all day, ladies and gentlemen. And if you worked inventory,
sounds like
you know.
You're a receiver.
A wide receiver, baby.
A wide receiver, that's right. Yeah.
You know what?
Fucking put them quarters in, dog.
I'm the coach of the wide receiver crew. You know what I'm saying? Dude. I'm the wide receiver coach. Cause I'm man. I'm coaching the wide.
Dude, if you're a fucking manager,
I'm the wide.
If you're a manager,
coach.
then buy me a sandwich.
I can't, dude. I got to be more fiscal with my money. Frugal.
Fiscal.
I gotta be frugal with my money.
You should shop at McFrugals.
And I don't have that. You know what I'm saying?
You got to stop getting the double scoop.
You know what I'm saying?
Get the single scoop.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to stop getting that waffle cone and just get the little cheap cup cone.
Cheap
you know
cup cone?
You got to get in a cup. Just skip the cone, get the cup.
I don't even get the cup.
Yo, can you just lunge it into my mouth so I don't have to pay for that fucking cup?
You know what? Here's the thing.
Can you lunge that fucking...
I don't eat ice cream or sweets other than maybe sour belts on occasion because I drink too much alcohol. I, like Bert Kreischer, will do... I've had this...
Bert Kreischer?
Bert Kreischer. The Machine.
What's wrong with him? Yeah.
The Machine.
I know The Machine.
Bert...
I like The Machine. The
Kreischer.
Funny. The Machine's a funny
Bert
guy.
Kreischer had an interview. He did the Barstool Sports. He did the Caleb Presley.
A shirt. She never wears one.
Yeah, he's not going to wear it.
We should send him pants.
Caleb Presley did a Sunday conversation with Bert Kreischer. And Bert Kreischer was, they said, "You like the booze, Bert. You like the booze." And Bert Kreischer said, "Here's the thing. I will never not drink." He said, "I will do whatever it takes in my life and in my power to make sure that my body is healthy enough that I can always drink." And I live by that. You know what my favorite thing to do is? His favorite things to do. He said, "I love it when you're out at a dinner and everybody gets drinks, or when you're not supposed to go get drinks after a work function and you go get drinks with somebody, or you show up and you get breakfast mimosas and they're like, it's all you can drink. And you're like, this is going to be the best day ever."
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. When they tell you that, you're like,
I'm about to get so happy. You know what I'm saying?
Am I calling in?
So I'll cheers to that. I will always do what I can in my power to make sure that if I'm intaking empty carbs, empty calories, it's in the form of alcohol.
Do you count carbs? How the fuck do you do that? Okay, you know what I've always wanted to ask anybody that can explain this shit to me, right? Because I get the runaround all the fucking time. How do you count carbs, calories, fats, fucking all this other shit, salt, and all this other bullshit? How the fuck do you count that? Sugar, let me get your glucose levels. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to know that all the time? How am I supposed to know that all the time? Like,
well, first of all,
frick.
The first step is going to a doctor and getting your blood test. Getting blood tests done.
I know, Donovan,
and then
but
they tell you where you're at.
On tap? Am I going to have him on tap?
Well, you don't go to the doctor every day for this shit, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
You get your doctor one time, blood test, boom. He tells you should be eating more chicken, less spinach.
What?
Dark greens are bad for you. And you're like, all right, leafy greens, no more. I guess I've been doing it wrong. So you start eating more chicken. Life starts to feel good. You're feeling healthy. Guess what? You're losing weight. You're gaining muscle. You're building tone. You're gaining mass.
That's just...
I'm not answering the question. But the doctor says you got a blood test. Boom.
Boom.
You got to stop eating so much calories. So you start looking at your foods and you go, okay, this chicken, I know because I Googled it. If I weigh out this chicken and it's 3 ounces.
I like that right there. Wait, I'm stop you. I like that. You said weigh out. Okay, you require a scale. What does it require for me to be
a food scale?
No. What does it require for me to be not only present but just mindful of what I'm intaking and how much it's impacting my body? Like, okay, that's the first thing, a scale. Boom.
And a doctor to give you blood.
And a doctor, okay, boom. Scale.
Blood test is actually not as important. Scales first, probably.
Okay, scale, blood test.
Get that personal scale for your fat ass body, and get that personal scale for your fat ass chicken.
Number 3, body scale.
You know what I'm saying? 2 scales. Fat ass body scale, fat ass chicken scale. So you got 2 scales, and then that third step.
No, we already did 3. You're at the 4th one.
What are the other 2 steps? What's the third step?
Oh no, one's a scale. The other one's a fucking you need a
we should do 2 scales first.
2 scales.
That's 1.
2 scales. A notepad.
2 scales and a notepad is what you need.
A doctor.
You don't need the doctor.
A blood test.
You don't need the blood test.
You need what? Okay.
The blood test isn't
You don't need the blood test.
It's cool. If you can do it, you know what? You got health insurance, you got money, go get your blood test.
Okay.
But if you can't do it, you know what I'm saying? All right. Hit the scale first. First things first, weigh yourself. Weigh yourself, and if you're not at the point...
First things first, hit the weigh station?
If you're not weighing yourself and crying immediately after because you're so freaking upset and shamed with where your life is at, you're not ready to start dieting. So keep on eating, fat boy. When you get to the point that you step on that scale and you go, played high school football.
I played high school football.
Soccer. Run a 9.5 minute mile. It wasn't great, but I did it.
A 9.5? Damn.
That's not good.
Frick. No, it's not good.
It's not good at all.
I ran like...
But you know what I'm saying?
Do you remember your mile?
I had to pass the high school physical test, and it was an 8-minute mile, so I did under an 8.
Yeah, no, I know that, but I think
one time I did under an 8. Normally, usually it'd probably about a 9-minute mile, because I would walk, run.
I think I had like a low 7.
Cardio was never my thing, man. I was a big boy. Dude, anyways, we're getting back to it. What are we getting back to? Counting your fats, bro. So your fat ass scale.
Okay.
You're crying. You're upset.
Okay, I come in from listening to someone talk shit to me on the radio, like, you need to change your life, all this shit. I'm listening.
That's not gonna do it to you.
I'm listening to,
because somebody on the radio you're never gonna see. You don't know that person.
But this is what's that girl?
Your best friend you haven't seen in 3 years comes to visit you, and the first thing he says when he sees you is, "You doing all right?" Because you're out of shape. Hey,
because
man,
are you doing all right?
Are you doing all right, dude? So your friend comes to see you after 3 years. You haven't seen him. You guys played high school football together. You ran track. Oh, fit boys. You know what I'm saying? Gym Nation. He comes to visit you. Oh, man. He's bulked up. You know what I'm saying? He's been natty. He's been doing cycles. Not natty. He's been doing cycles. And he's like, man, what's going on, bro?
Dude.
You look like you've been through it. And you go, I have, dude. Been through about 7 pints every week. Ice cream.
That's Celsius, baby.
Been eating
what if you just did all you did was eat cheeses
and he says
Celsius?
And he says, you know what? You gotta start counting 2 things. There's 2 things you start counting.
You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about now.
Guess what they're called, Mike?
What are they?
They both start with M.
Hey, your macros and your micros.
Hey,
stupid fuck. Hey, it's so stupid.
So you get on your shit.
It's so fucking stupid.
You start counting your micros and your macros. It
doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
You count your micros and your macros.
It doesn't make sense, bro.
So you weigh out that chicken. Your friend says, what are you eating, fat boy? And you say, I got these DiGiorno's. I've been eating the French bread pizzas. I got the frozen mac and cheese I just throw in the oven for 46 minutes. Why does it take so long to cook?
So you got bread, empty carbs.
You're eating nothing but bread, pasta,
fats.
You order Domino's, but you get the buy two or more for $5.99. You use the code 5153 like we said back in the day. 5153.
5153.
You use that code. Buy 2 or more items for $5.99 a piece. So you go to Domino's, you get the bread bowl chicken Alfredo and the pizza.
Why do you know what the fuck I order?
And guess what? You eat the bread bowl and some fucking pizza, you fat boy. He says,
that's carbo loading.
And you know what he says?
Loading.
And you know what your boy Ben says?
What did he say?
Your boy Ben, who's been on the cycle, he's been roiding.
Ben can't eat that shit.
He's on gear.
He can't eat it.
Ben goes,
he eats applesauce.
Ben goes, here's a scale for your foods. Throw 3 ounces of chicken on that boy. And then he goes, now weigh out a half a cup of white rice. You piece of shit.
You don't even eat white rice, bro.
And you go, all right.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I know you're lying.
All right.
You don't even eat white rice like that.
You're all right.
You eat rice-a-roni.
And you make, you know what? Because I'm white,
last time I seen you,
because I'm white.
You can eat white rice.
White rice doesn't have flavor, man.
Dude, that shit's fire, dog. You know what you do? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
Okay.
How much you gonna make rice? Like, say if you make like a thing of it.
Oh, not a lot.
Like a thing.
Half a cup.
What the fuck? Okay, let me tell you a story, Donovan. Let me tell you a story, Donovan.
A cup of rice equals more.
Let me tell you a story, Donovan.
Gonna...
Making half a cup of rice is like not putting enough in the joint. All right, you're not fucking doing it right. You need to put more rice in there. You need to put more rice in there, more water. And what you do is you stick a nice scoop of some premium 100%
butter.
Yes.
Fat butter
at the bottom.
Salted
at the bottom.
Salted or unsalted
while it's cooking. Salted.
Okay.
While it's cooking.
While it's cooking.
Yeah, while it's cooking.
You put the butter under the rice.
Yep.
And then cook it.
Yep. It'll come up because then when it comes up, it'll come up through the rice. Boom.
Oh.
And that's Mike's little tip. And I put a little bit of pepper. That's it. Never salt. You don't need that. That's
what about
the
egg?
Butter has salt. You don't have to put an egg in there because it'll come out poached on the top. No. And then if you want to, and then that's when you let it. You can either eat it when it comes out. You can make it sticky, or you could let it, or you can let it dry. You can let it kind of like dry. You gotta let it steam out and like kind of like almost dry, and then you could make, Do
you have to let your rice sit before you fry it?
I do, because then I always like to, because then it's gonna come out too steamy, because whatever you throw it in with already has the moisture from the egg and all that other shit. Because if you throw it into it's gonna mush. It's gonna mush unless you're making like an omelet style type thing. But if you're actually gonna make like the fried rice that tosses up with green beans and fucking like onions and all that shit, a little bit of carrots and fucking spice, like chilies and shit in it, egg. You know what I'm saying?
You do it up.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. The other day,
what'd you fuck up white rice?
The other day, I had this idea in my head, sitting around the house waiting for Ashley to get off work. I've had a lot of time off. That's why now the boys, man, I'm feeling it. So I've had some time off though. And while I've had this time off, I've done a lot of thinking. I've done a lot of experimenting with myself.
You went fishing
food.
in your
soul?
Soul fishing?
Soul fishing.
Soul fishing.
We went to Monterey.
Monte.
We did some shit.
Yeah.
Well, I also came up with this idea in my head. I was like, man, because Ashley's mom bought her this big ass thing of Top Ramen a long time ago, because Ashley was like, I could live on Top Ramen, and her mom was like, okay, dude. Bet, and then bought her Top Ramen, was like, eat this shit then. And I was like, you're not eating Top Ramen every day, Ashley. Like, quit that shit. It's too much sodium. I was like, I'm not gonna let you. As your boyfriend, you're not eating Top Ramen every day. Quit that. So we've had all this Top Ramen.
Did you get the big old fucking pack of noodles?
It's the damn near pallet of noodles. Yes. No, it's not it's not the clear noodle. It's the actual Top Ramen. No.
Oh
the
shit.
Top. It's like it's got 48 packs of Top Ramen. More Top Ramen than you would ever need in your life.
You know which ones are the bomb noodles, dude?
Maruchan?
No, they're the miso noodles. But what they are, it's a giant ass pack, and it comes in a clear package.
I know what you're talking about.
It's huge.
It's just the noodles.
It's all tangled.
Yeah.
Those are the shit.
Well, this is regular Top Ramen.
Why don't they just make? Okay, hold on, real quick. I'm so sorry to cut you off, but Top Ramen, or whatever the fuck your name is, Neeson. Like
Maruchan or
Liam Neeson, Top Ramen.
Liam Neeson.
You might as well put his ass on the fucking front cover.
Liam Neeson Top Ramen.
Neeson Ramen.
Liam Neeson Top Ramen.
hey, make a bigger fucking Top Ramen, because only generic companies make a frick. They're the only ones that make like a half a pound of generic ass shit. It tastes like ass. I need the good Top Ramen in a bigger. I don't want to eat 2 or 3 with. I gotta cut more lemons. I gotta add more tapatio.
I gotta boil my own egg.
Boil your own. You put an egg on there.
Hard boiled, baby.
You put a hard boil. What I do is I just squeeze half a lemon in there and throw a bunch of tapatio in there. It's over,
dude. It's always weird when I go to.
Use the chicken. I like chicken and the beef, and that's it. I don't fuck with the shrimp.
What about the pork belly?
The pork, I fuck with the pork belly. I just don't fuck with the shrimp.
You can't buy. It's hard to just do pork belly at your house, but. I'm gonna get off topic for a second. When I used to go to this ramen place here in San Luis,
you think that's real pork belly? Dude?
I think it is, man. I'm not gonna doubt it.
In Neeson,
I'm gullible.
You think Liam Neeson gives a fuck to put real pork?
I'm trusting
pork belly in there. Nobody's cheap, dude.
I'm trusting. Nobody's broke my trust enough to waver this flag. You know what I'm saying?
You're flying high. I'm flying high.
Oh. This girl is on fire. You know what I'm saying? That's Alicia Keys to you for you.
That was so out
but
of
I used
key,
to go
dude.
to I know.
That was so out of key.
I can't do it, bro.
Dude. Oh, bro, that's
my boy told me. My boy, you know what? My friend Tomas, the one that I was telling you wipes his shit and throws it into the trash can.
See.
Tomas.
See.
You do. I'm not gonna say his last name. Tomas.
Yeah.
But Tomas hit me up and he sent me a video and he was like, he's like screaming. He's doing like deep like scream vocals. Tomas is Mexican.
Fucking like,
you know what I'm saying? Tomas is
like screamo or like skull, like
like deep hardcore metal, like trying to do like the pig squeal, like
yeah.
I can't do that shit. I'm not white enough, or maybe I'm too white. I don't have black hair. Blonde haired white kid.
My dog can do that. My dog can probably do it.
Anyways, Tomas hits me up, sends me a video of him going, and I'm like, damn, okay. I'm like, you practicing vocals? And he's like, yeah, LOL, teach me, ? And I said,
because you're white?
And I said, I can't, dog.
Yeah.
I said, what'd I say? I said,
I can't do it.
What'd I say to him?
That's so funny.
I can't even remember the word I said. I said, I'm all falsetto.
Falsetto?
I said, I can't, dog. I'm all falsetto.
You're not all falsetto, though.
I'm all falsetto.
Falsetto, you gotta hit it. Those are like when you compliment with like the highs and you fucking.
I'm all falsetto.
Like you fucking.
How do you know? You haven't put me on, dude. Falsetto.
Let me. What? Okay.
All I've done is ooh. Anyways,
you kind of have a soprano, a little alto.
Sopranos. That's a fucking gang show. When I went to the top ramen place in Slow, they would give you the hard-boiled egg, but the hard-boiled egg was always cold.
Okay.
And I always thought it was weird. I'm like, why are you giving me a hard-boiled egg that's cold in my hot soup? Going forward, I tried.
Hey, they just drop it in there, huh?
They just threw it in there.
Drop it in
We're going to get back to the singing thing. But
that's hard as fuck.
I tried. I said, you know what? Now she's at work.
Maybe it's like he's disrespecting
I'm going to come up with this meal. It's going to be incredible. She's going to get home. She's going to say, you're a 5-star cook. Can't believe it. You're white, but you're also Asian. So I was going to take all of this top ramen.
Mm-hmm.
Took 4 packs. Mm-hmm. Boiled the noodles.
You took 4 packs of top ramen.
Took 4 packs
and boiled
the noodles.
Okay.
So got the noodles soft.
Drained. Let me. Okay. I'm gonna let you go. No, I'm gonna let you go. Tell me because I'll let you know if you're wrong. I'll let you know if you're wrong.
Sauce. I then added.
Wait.
1 single tablespoon of oil to a separate pan.
What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
After draining the noodle water,
bro. Okay.
I put said noodles in the pan.
Okay.
Because I wanted to fry them like chow mein.
Let me let you know what's up. Let me know where you fucked up to begin with.
You're gonna tell me?
Yeah. This is what separates us. When I make it, what I do is I make it right and I make sure it's nice and good, right? And when at that moment, right when it's done, it's holding a bunch of moisture. So what I do is I dump the pan out, not not liberally, just really quick. I just dump all the water out. Boom. Once it's done, boom. Because there's still a bunch of like sloppy water in there. It's just not like I just dump it, boom. And then I add all the flavoring, boom. Yeah. And then I mix it up. And then all the flavor as it evaporates goes onto there. And then you could throw it in there.
In a pan?
Because if not, it'll all come out in your water. You're just like dumping out all the flavor in your water.
Well, I didn't even put seasoning in it.
You said you put the fucking seasoning.
No, I didn't put the seasoning in it. I just cooked the noodle. I wanted, because I didn't want that seasoning. I said, this is gross ass, cheap seasoning.
You don't eat the seasoning? Oh!
Bro, I wasn't trying to eat top ramen. I was trying to eat fried top ramen noodle. What
are you doing? Well, you can't do that with top ramen noodle. That's like trying to fucking make top ramen.
I fried the noodle.
You're trying to make something. It's
after frying the noodle.
You're not.
I added broccoli, beef, and lettuce wrap sauce to it. Bro. Whipped it up a little bit.
Do you need something?
And it tasted like shit.
Did you use a wok?
And Ashley said, I don't like this. Don't make it again. She said, don't make it again. I don't like this. And I was like, fine, dude, whatever. Fucking, that's me experimenting. All right. I'm not going to experiment anymore then. All right.
But what'd you cook it in? Just a frying pan? Like, did you use
like a nonstick pan?
A nonstick pan?
A nonstick. Walmart nonstick. You know, the one, the blue diamond, the one with, it's like blue, but it's like sparkly.
Hey, try this next time. Don't tell her, just try it.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to do the same exact thing you did, right? And I want you to do everything the way you did, but I want you to throw the sauce, whatever sauce you're going to use, not even the top ramen sauce, but whatever sauce you're going to use, I want you to throw it in there as you're cooking it. And I want you to use a saucepan instead of a fucking
saucepan.
Yeah, I want you
like what you would cook like macaroni and cheese in.
Yeah, because how do you cook Alfredo and any of that shit? You cook the whole thing in the pan to begin with. You might soften. You might.
Yeah, but I was trying to fry the noodle.
I know, but boil your noodle real quick. Boil your noodle like halfway. Then
boil the noodle.
That's what I'm saying. So you want halfway in between that. So you want to boil your noodle just enough to cook it a little bit, and then you want to transfer it and fry it. Or if not, you're gonna overcook it.
Boil the noodle.
Boil the noodle, dude, because you're gonna fuck it all up. You're just trying to make the egg to disguise it, and then we're supposed to have an egg making. Dude, I got a giant
egg making contest.
I got a giant flat grill out there. It's fucking huge.
We're gonna have an egg making contest. It's big enough
because I don't think you know how to make a fucking egg, dude.
What kind of egg?
Frick, an egg.
What kind of egg?
An egg.
Okay. Well, this is how I know you're not gonna win this contest.
Fucking eggs.
What kind of egg?
Just a regular egg. Over easy.
Man, that's the easiest egg to make.
Hey, no.
I'm gonna step it up right now.
You're gonna make one over easy.
Over medium.
You're gonna make one over medium. You're gonna make one sunny side up. You're gonna make one fucking poached. All that shit on the same thing. We're gonna go.
Do you know how to make a poached egg?
I know how to make it all on the same thing.
No, you do not know how to make a poached egg. On the same thing. A poached egg is made in a freaking, excuse my language, Google. It's made in a deeper dish, dude. You can't make You can make a fried egg in that dish, but it's not the same, dog.
I'll show you how. It's halfway. It's halfway between poached and fried. You know how you do it? I'll let you know.
That's not the same as just making a poached egg.
I seen this somewhere. You're
gonna make your own Mike style egg.
No. I seen it somewhere. They put it on a burger. They put it on a burger. So what they did is there was a flat grill, right? Because it was in a truck. They had the little flat grill. Boom, boom. So instead of them just like, okay, they cracked the egg. Okay, before that, they had a little bit of grease on there. They threw a little bit of grease, like they were just gonna throw it over easy, like it was just gonna go. So they threw a little bit of grease. They threw water, and then as it started going all crazy, they threw the fucking egg on there, and then they threw more water, and then threw it like a top from a pot on it, like a cap. I swear, and then they fucking lifted it, and it was like poached.
But it was
poached,
like
but fried. Like that's how you do it, like without water.
But it wasn't in the shape of like a poached egg.
No, if not, you got to do it in water and you got to drop it.
You got to drop it in spinning water.
You got to drop it in spinning water, or you got to put it on top like some potatoes or something, and then just cap it, like put the lid on.
Or you can go on Amazon. They sell a little egg poacher that holds the egg when you drop it in the water, and it keeps everything perfect.
I've seen those.
So catch me in there.
I've seen those. Those are
Can I bring
sick.
that? Because I'll cheat.
Do you have one of those?
No, but I could get one. Amazon 2-day shipping.
Those are pretty fucking sick, dude.
Your boy's getting his check, dude. For tax. I didn't say anything. Your boy's getting your tax return back, bro. Are you getting your tax return? You check?
I didn't check it. No, I'm supposed to get it.
Check it. My shit cleared. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Honestly, we're talking about taxes. We're talking about tax returns now. I think that's it.
You know what they told my wife? They said that it would probably benefit you if you had kids, because if not, then you're always going to get screwed on your taxes. More. I was like, what?
But if you have kids, you got kids, bro.
I was like, how does that happen? No, I have a dog. I don't have kids.
It's about the same.
It's about the same. Frick.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.